That's awfully dark. Hey! Hey, Disney friends. Actually, let's do this one little thing.
No, they don't need more of me.
Yeah, they do. Everybody needs more of Sarah Irene.
Aww.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Disney friends.
Happy Tuesday night.
Happy Tuesday. So you know what that means.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. And cocktails in a cup. Or beer. In this
Cocktails
case.
in a coffee cup. I think that's your favorite segment. Cocktails in a coffee cup.
It is, actually. It's getting there. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you. Hey, Mom's watching.
Yay!
Yay!
For anybody, are we allowed to say?
Therapy, yeah.
Yeah. Mom had a little surgery this week. Mom, are we allowed to tell them what it was? We're going to wait until you tell us. So, she's okay. She's doing really well. She's recovering beautifully. She is such a trooper.
She's bionic.
Wow.
My mom is bionic.
Wow, you went there. So, all
bionic,
right.
Mom.
Cocktails and coffee cups. So, two things. One. Wow, you're just going to skip over everything today, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, who are we?
We are WDW Parkhoppers. My name is Parkhopper John.
I'm Parkhopper Sid.
And we can be found over at WDWParkhoppers.com. David Maruka. You can also find us Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram at WDW Parkhoppers.
No Snapchat?
No, I don't do Snapchat. Me and the snapping are not
He can't even
simpatico.
say it. It's that bad.
We are not friends. I tried it. I'm officially too old for that, apparently. So anyway, so you can't find us there. But it's been an interesting week. It's been a very, very interesting week.
All right, we're going to go back for a second. Cocktails and coffee cups. We try to have them, a reason every week.
Yep.
This week it's hold your cup up. Look, Mickey, Minnie, and Love. Stitch. What John loves more than almost anything. And we decided to go a little retro. Our first dates for many years.
Yeah.
Were at a little restaurant in, if you're anywhere near Atlanta, or I guess I have them in Tennessee now also, and one other place, I can't remember.
South Carolina.
Taco Mac. And so, amazing beer menus, so we used to go and try our 3 or 4, 7 beers a night, and yeah. So.
Yeah, it was great. Had a great time. That was, it was so indelible in our relationship that's where we had our rehearsal dinner. Yeah. We tell them that every time we go in there. It's like every time we go to a Taco Mac, it's like, oh yeah, you're those guys that had your rehearsal dinner here. But yeah.
Wow, is that how you feel? They say.
Not really. So we have a lot going on. It's been a very interesting week. It's been a very busy week.
It's been a long week.
So
I still have wet hair. I had to shower. I've been having that kind of week at work. I just needed a bath.
It's been a long week for both of us. So getting back to Mom. So Mom
hasn't answered yet. I was trying to vamp there, but...
she should be fine. She had knee replacement surgery.
She had a knee replacement.
She did great. She came through flying colors. Had a little hiccup in the operating room, but that was taken care of. Everything's fine.
It wasn't really a hiccup. It was everybody responds differently to the
medication.
Yeah, I was trying to say that.
Anesthesia.
So.
Anastasia. But anyway, so she came through great. She did her first therapy session today. I have not heard if she did really well or not. I'm assuming she did. I haven't
heard if she beat her therapist with her cane or her walker. That would be interesting.
I'm very proud of her, actually. She went into it really, really well. So Parkhopper Mom, doing great. She's all excited because she's going to be able to come down here, walk around the park. She didn't get to do that on her last trip. And I think the rumor is she's going to possibly take part.
Are we going to put it out there?
Oh, yeah. She's already talked about it. I'm going to put it out there. She's
now
potentially maybe thinking about doing a 5K.
She's going to do a 5K.
Yeah.
Wait, who's doing the 5K with her?
We are.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the first Disney run I've done in a long time. So, all right. So we've got a lot of news in little chunks. So we're going to kind of burn through it because we want to make sure that we're sensitive of your time. If you have a comment, please shoot it out there. We'll try to get the comments in the comment section. But D23 in Japan happened, and so they had a lot of news come out there. So we're going to kind of burn through some of those, and I think Sid's got the first one.
I get the first one. Woohoo! Okay, I get the first one because the second one is like...
Just worked out that way.
It's darn close to the same lobby as a Stitch. Okay, first one. Immersive Star Wars themed hotel. If you have not already seen the videos, they're out there. They've got some little snippets of this is what we think it's going to look like. So fans can live out their Star Wars adventure beyond the theme parks with an immersive experience at the groundbreaking new Star Wars themed hotel concept. The epic new experience will take guests to a galaxy far, far away and will be seamlessly connected to the Star Wars Galaxy Edge, the new land set to open in 2019 at Disney's Hollywood Studios here in Orlando, Florida. Unlike anything that exists today, the new luxury resort will completely immerse guests in an authentic Star Wars story. The journey through the space, through space, not the space, space.
Journey through the space.
It's been a long week. Did we mention that? Begins the moment guests arrive, as everyone boards a starship and departs together for their multi-day Star Wars adventure. An opening date for the new hotel has not been announced.
One of the cool things that came out of the D23s, I believe they haven't released it yet. I haven't seen it, but apparently there is a some type of a movie. Like they've taken some of the stills and made them more action.
That's what I was saying. It was on.
Yeah. So I have not seen it.
I haven't watched it. I saw that it existed.
Very excited about it. And the other thing is they did talk about that the resort is actually going to butt right into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So very much like if you've ever been to Disney California Adventure and been inside of the Grand Californian, they have doors that enter into the park, so you don't have to go out and around. You can actually walk in and walk out through the resort. So they're going to be doing that as well. So your expectation of walking into an exciting world of Star Wars and walking directly into the land, you're going to be able to do that seamlessly, and it's going to be well worth the $10 million a night.
I think it's somewhat fitting that we have like the head back here right now, just for that.
Yes.
So I'm wondering exactly how immersive. I mean, they say that it's going to be immerse guests in an authentic Star Wars story. Are you telling me that at none of the restaurants they're going to have the chicken fingers and fries for the picky children?
They probably will, but I've heard that they're going to have costumes for the guests.
Do you have to wear it the whole time?
I don't know.
What if you are like very sensory sensitive and you can't handle that?
I cannot imagine.
Or a complete germaphobe and you have to wear clothes that 100 people have worn before you.
I cannot imagine walking around
starting to gross myself out
in 100-degree heat and humidity in Florida with a Jedi outfit on, which is usually like a giant,
It's a robe.
I can't imagine that. But hey.
No, baby, you'd get the Wookiee outfit.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Can you imagine the smell of the inside of a used Wookiee outfit? I already have a lot of teddy bear chasers getting on me, so can we not do the Wookiee thing? Can you imagine the smell of the inside of a used Wookiee outfit?
No, I thought they smelled bad.
On the outside!
All right, some nerds.
You married me.
All right,
you
so
just snorted
Guardians
on
of the Galaxy.
Facebook.
Guardians of the Galaxy, we know that there's an attraction coming to Epcot, but they added a couple of controversial things to it. So, larger-than-life superheroes will descend upon Epcot with the opening of the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. Based on the rockin' action-packed Guardians of the Galaxy movies, this one-of-a-kind family attraction will feature a brand-new, innovative ride system and will be, hear me now, one of the longest enclosed roller coasters in the world.
Why is that controversial?
I'll get to it.
All right.
Coming to Epcot Future World, the new attraction will open in time for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World in 2021. Now, here's why it's controversial.
Oh, no.
We talked about this a little bit on the Disney Parks podcast last night.
He cheats on me with his online wife.
We did a quick Google search for world's longest indoor roller coaster.
Okay.
Nothing. There's nothing there. We couldn't find it, and I'm not dumb with Google. I'm fairly smart. I have not found, because all the roller coasters that I was finding were some were outside partially, some were inside partially. We're talking about the world's longest indoor roller coaster. So I don't know what to tell you. All day, all night.
Okay, so we have somebody from a competing cable company who cannot read his paperwork and keeps pulling in front of our house with their blinking lights at 8 o'clock at night in Florida in February. It is dark outside, pitch dark. All their flashing lights. They're supposed to bury a cable.
Would you go close the door?
Yes.
And push the pillow up against the...
Yes. Could you help me find a thing?
Yeah.
I am technically challenged tonight.
So I'm interested to hear how this is going to work out. being the longest roller coaster. I don't know what Disney's planning. It could be just like a regular old roller coaster, and just because it's inside, it's the longest. I mean, it'd have to be longer than the Rock and Roller Coaster, because that's already inside. But I think it's interesting when they're talking about it being the longest roller coaster on property. All right?
Sure.
Are you still searching?
Well, I was searching, but that wasn't the thing I was asking you to find, so.
Oh, okay.
But, oh, my husband's so smart.
Killing me, Smalls. You're literally killing me.
I'm using your iPad. It's not my iPad.
Understood.
I work crazy long days, and some days I literally run in, throw off my work shirt, throw on a Disney shirt, run upstairs. There's a cocktail waiting for me. There's a computer waiting for me.
The iPad is ready for it. And
I don't.
Just start tooling around on it.
It's so sad that I work in technology, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Next.
So the next roller coaster, the next ride.
Right.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So, John, I think it was very sweet of you to wear this shirt in memory of the great movie ride. Because this is where Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Disney's Hollywood Studios will be going.
Right.
It is the first ever ride-through attraction themed to Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse will delight guests at Disney's Hollywood Studios beginning in 2019. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will feature a new original story and lovable theme song as it takes guests on a journey inside the wacky and unpredictable world of Disney Channel's Emmy-winning Mickey Mouse cartoon shorts.
Nice.
New technologies will transform the two-dimensional cartoon world into an incredible multi-dimensional experience. Now, part of our understanding is that it's almost like this cross between Mickey through the looking glass and the world of Roger Rabbit, because you're like going behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But then everything keeps changing.
We don't know what we don't know, because if you
we'll make stuff up.
If you go to Hollywood Studios now, there's no signage anymore. They had signage up for this attraction, and then they pulled it all.
They were getting people's hopes up.
And now it just says, coming, soon, coming soon, with a picture of Mickey and Minnie in the car. Some people think that this is going to be...
you right there, buddy?
Yeah, it's going to be something akin to the Roger Rabbit ride or the Monsters, Inc. ride at Disneyland, where you're on a track and you're on a car and it'll spin around, do all that kind of stuff. Because I believe they're going to use the existing track, the inlaid track guidance system. But if you look closely at the artwork that they have, there's a picture of a train with Minnie and Mickey in a car in front of the train. And if you look at the cars behind the engine that Goofy is driving, those cars look eerily similar to the cars that are currently were in use for the Great Movie Ride. So it could be one of those things where they're just repurposing those vehicles, and we'll figure out how it's going to be crazy and wacky. I don't think it's going to be like a fast ride. I think it's going to be like a drive-through, just like the original movie ride was. But I think it's going to be filled with technology that'll make it much more enjoyable. Mm-hmm. That's my thoughts.
So can I back up a little?
Yeah.
So your online wife and you must not have searched very hard. First article I clicked on. Disney said that the Epcot ride, inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, will be one of the longest enclosed roller coasters in the world. But how long is that?
How long is that?
Thank you very much to the Orlando Sentinel. According to the online roller coaster database, the champion indoor coaster, based on length, is the Temple of the Nighthawk at Phantasialand in Germany. It is 3,851.7 feet.
Nice.
By comparison, the Rock and Roller Coaster at the Hollywood Studios is 3,403 feet. So that one is 450 feet longer. And then we go to Space Mountain. Space Mountain, one side is 3,196 feet, and the other is 3,186 feet. Why is it a foot shorter? And I want to know which side is which. So, and then if you want to just, because we're Disney people and we always have to compare ourselves to Universal. At Universal Studios, the indoor coaster Revenge of the Mummy is only 2,200 feet.
So ours is bigger?
Ours is bigger.
Just saying.
Okay, so thank you, Orlando Sentinel, for the research.
When did that article go up?
That article, are you just trying to prove?
Today. That article was posted today.
No, February 12th. That was yesterday at 9:45 a.m.
Yeah, yesterday is Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday, so they posted it yesterday. No,
so it would have been there.
Might have been. All right.
Hey.
Oh, well.
You taught me how to Google?
I can't Google anymore. My
Google skills are weak.
You
passed the torch.
My Google skills are weak.
I'm going to blame Tony.
All right, here we go, guys. The last little piece of news. You've probably heard this before, but we're going to talk about it. Is a new family-friendly show at Disney's Animal Kingdom is going to arrive just in time for the 20th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom. A new family-friendly show will debut on April 22nd, featuring Russell and Doug Squirrel.
Oh.
From Disney's Pixar's
I do not like the Cone of Shame.
Up. Guests will get a chance to see their favorite senior wilderness explorer and his furry friend. All of that just to get to this piece, as they discover bird species from around the world. So they've taken the bird show, and they've shoehorned in Doug and Russell from Up.
Okay, it's Disney. What is one thing that Disney does if they do nothing else?
Shoehorn like beasts.
I was going to say they theme.
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
I mean, besides crowd control and raising prices and marketing.
Oh yeah.
Did I touch on something that we're going to talk about?
Yeah,
okay,
we're going to talk about that.
For all the people that were very heartbroken that the bird show left, because I actually did enjoy it, it's coming back. You just have to deal with Russell and Doug.
Caw.
Rawr, rawr.
All right.
Okay. If you don't know what that is, I'm really sorry that we did that.
Wilderness Explorers, whatever that's called.
It's the call.
Call of the Wilderness Explorers.
It's like the Wilderness Explorer gang sign.
Right. So, if you missed
Explorer,
it...
What's
dog.
up?
Yo, dog, are you Crips or Blood? No, I'm Wilderness Explorer.
For
life. So anyway,
okay.
Walt Disney World quietly raised their ticket prices this week.
Do we ever wonder why no one comments on days like this?
They said quietly. They tried to do it quietly, but the second that the prices increased, cumulatively every Disney fan's brain exploded.
Okay, do you know why it was quiet? Because nobody knew it was happening until 5 o'clock the night before. All of a sudden, you get all these people going, "Hey, did you hear about this? Quick, go buy your tickets."
Yep.
So they actually got further this time than normally. We find out a couple of days in advance. This one, they got pretty far.
Yep. And Disney does that on purpose so you don't go out and buy your tickets before the price goes up.
Okay. The one thing we forgot to do was write what the difference was.
Yeah, well.
So the differences weren't any more than, what was it, like $2 to $5 per ticket.
Well, it's roughly the price for a child is what it is today, except Magic Kingdom Park is different. So here's the deal. So they've added the tier system to the Magic Kingdom. If you don't know what the tier system is, depending on the season of the year, and I don't mean like fall, winter. I'm talking about season as Disney season. You know, you've got
tourist season.
You've got your tourist division seasons. You've got your value season, which is somewhere around January 5th to spring break, and then you've got spring break, and then summer.
Spring break peak.
Yeah, and then you've got summer, which is peak, and then you've got the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, which are peak. So you have some regular times thrown in there, and you have some value times. And the value times are when...
September.
Yeah, value times are when you're usually surrounding yourself by Brazilians.
And kids are in school.
Right.
There's no real holiday. It's none of the Halloween party, Christmas party.
Right.
Yeah, they're between festivals over at Epcot. You know the drill.
Yeah.
If you don't, leave us a note. We'll tell you the drill.
So here's how it works. Rebecca's on. She says hi.
Oh, Octavia's on. Hey,
yep.
Sweetheart. All right, and still, okay, sorry. I can't read the notes unless he turns his computer.
I understand. We should do that in between the stories.
Yes, sir.
So a one day one park value ticket is going for $102 for an adult or $96 for a child. I just remember a couple years ago that when Disney crossed the $100 barrier for Magic Kingdom tickets, people were freaking out. Now all the parks cost $102 for an adult or $96 for a child, unless you're going to the Magic Kingdom, which is $109 for an adult and $103 for a child. So $109 for one day at the Magic Kingdom, during value time of year. Very few value times a year. Parkhoppers tickets are $164 for adults. Parkhopper Plus, which I believe is the Parkhopper ticket, and I want to say it's the water parks.
Honestly, I can't keep track anymore. If you could see this list, there's the One Park, there's the Magic Kingdom, there's the Parkhopper, there's the Parkhopper Plus, there's the Child Premier, there's the Platinum Plus Annual. There's like 27 different ways for them to get our money.
So the Parkhopper Plus is $189 for adults, $176 for children. So a regular time of year, regular season, the parks are $114, except Magic Kingdom, which is $119, $5 more. Peak times of year, and what I really want to focus on is the passes, because that affects a whole lot more people than we realize.
Like the annual passes.
Yeah. Okay. Peak time of year, a one-day, one-park ticket is $122. Animal Kingdom, Disney's Hollywood Studio, which is half a park right now, and Epcot, $122 for an adult, $116 for a child. Magic Kingdom one day, one park, Magic Kingdom is $129 for an adult, $123 for a child. And when you factor in the amount of time that you're going to spend standing in line for all those attractions that you want to ride, you are more than likely going to be spending a majority of your day paying a crap ton of money to stand in line.
I have an answer for you.
Okay.
Parkhopper Plus. So this was the ticket that was introduced in 2017, so it's a year old. And Parkhopper Plus option allows you admission to one or more of the 4 main parks. So Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. And it also includes you, so it's however many days are on your ticket, and the same number of Plus visits, which are admissions to Blizzard Beach Water Park, Typhoon Lagoon Water Park, 1 round of golf at Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course, the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Now, that's a little odd to me because I don't think we've ever, we've gone and we've walked around, so that normally requires admission on event days.
Right.
And then the Winter Summerland Miniature Golf Course. So 1 mini golf visit before 4 p.m. cannot be used on the same day as Disney's Fantasia Miniature Golf.
Right.
Which is also included, again, before 4 p.m. Can't be used at the same time as the Winter Summerland.
Right.
So, there we go.
So, those prices jumped, fairly insignificantly, but when you really start factoring it in, and we're not even talking about the multi-day tickets, there is a price break when you do multi-day tickets, but as I've always said, if you're going to be there more than 3 days, you might as well just go ahead and drop the money and get a pass, and get a year pass, because you may come back, you may not. If you're living within the continental United States, it makes sense to go ahead and get a pass, because you can figure out a way to come back, and it's cheaper. So here's the deal. This is where it starts getting crazy. The Premier Annual Passport, and by Premier Annual Passport, we mean everything.
I am just seeing this.
Everything.
So that's Disney World, Disneyland.
I'm not sure if it includes Disneyland anymore. It might. We have to look that up.
Do you need me to Google that?
Yeah, Google that.
All right.
So the Premier Annual Passport, which I know is the 4 parks, the water parks, and the other things, and may or may not include Disneyland. So just check it on that real quick. $1,579 for the year. Gotcha. So then we start dealing with, that also includes PhotoPass. It comes with parking as well. So you've got all 4 parks, 2 water parks, parking. I'm trying to stall so you can find the...
All right. No blackout dates. That is actually a big deal.
Correct.
All right. It includes Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Blizzard Beach, Typhoon Lagoon Water Park, ESPN World of Sports, the Oak Trail Golf Course, and Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park.
Right.
Plus Disney PhotoPass downloads and free parking. Then you get 20% off dining, 15% off merchandise, yada, 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 the discounts. Same things over at Disneyland. And you get updates on special offers that may be available at both. Emails with the latest news, promotions, and benefits, because I need more emails from Disney. And subscriptions to the Mickey Monitor, a pass holder-only publication with information on Walt Disney World Resort.
Right. So was PhotoPass on there?
Yes.
Okay.
I did throw PhotoPass in there.
So then you have Platinum Plus.
Please don't make me look them all up.
I'm not. Then you have Platinum Plus Annual, which is $949. Now, those two are for non-Florida residents. So those are the two biggies. So if you're going to be here for more than 3 or 4 days, you have a family, it might be a little bit more cost effective to get the pass. So here we go with the fun stuff. Florida residents and Disney Vacation Club Platinum Pass Annual Report. So this is no blackout dates. This is the photos. This is all 4 parks and the water parks, golf, mini golf, yada yada. $829 for the year per person. The Platinum Annual Passport is $849 for non-Florida resident. Just save yourself $20 by being a Florida resident, which I think sucks. Florida residents or DVC Platinum Annual Passport is $729. Gold Annual Passport for Florida residents or DVC is $589. Silver Annual Passport is $439, which is what we are, silver.
Oh, he told. I wasn't going to tell.
I don't care.
I was going to tell you we weren't anything way up there.
We do silver because we're okay with the blackout days because we're not going to go. We're not going to go during the summer because it's hot. We're not.
It's hot as Florida in the summer,
and we're probably not going to go during spring break because it's crazy crowded. And we personally don't really take advantage of the Disney PhotoPass stuff.
We have cameras.
So, that's what we do. So we're silver.
And we also have, we do have the Disney Visa debit cards, which they don't have anymore. So they only do the credit cards now. But because we were already in, we can actually use them and we can get, we can get 1 free PhotoPass each year.
Right.
Which I think we have yet to take advantage of.
Right.
Once we tried and the line was redonkulous.
So if you don't mind some blackout dates, if you don't mind not doing the PhotoPass, and then the Silver Florida Resident Pass is only $439, which is great. Now
what's the best part?
Parking's included.
Free parking. Let's just not.
We're going to get to the parking here in just a wink-a-dink. Florida Weekly Weekday Select, which is Florida residents only, is $289. And I'm not sure if that's all day or just after 4. But I do know they still have the Epcot After 4 for Florida residents, which is $219. If you want a water park annual pass, that's $130. Water parks After 2 annual pass for Florida residents are $79. So here's the thing.
Now, for a year, that's kind of a good price.
It's not bad. It's not.
We keep saying we're going to add it. We never do.
It's not bad at all. And so here's the thing. The best news that we can give you with these price increases are the fact that Disney still does the pay as you go. So basically, you pick the plan that you want. Disney doesn't charge you interest, and you basically are borrowing the money from Disney Bank, and they're not charging interest on that, and they automatically take it out of your debit card. The bad downside of that is if you go up and sign up tomorrow.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. The downside is if you go to sign up for it tomorrow, they take an initial payment tomorrow, and then the next day they charge you for your first month. So you're getting a double whammy right off the bat. But if you can stomach that, the next time you re-up, it's not as bad.
Month.
You just re-up, so it's not so bad.
Now the funniest part for us, just total personal note, our expiration dates aren't the same.
Yeah, because we did it. They did it separate times. So
I don't even remember why.
So here's the fun part: parking at Disney. Parking at Disney, since we've been here, has gone up astronomically since we first started coming to Disney World, only 11 years ago. Parking at Disney was $15.
Yeah.
Now it's $20.
We've been married almost 12 years.
It was $20, and with this price increase, now it's gone up to $22.
Wait. But tell them the best part. The preferred parking.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So it went from $15 a couple years ago to $20, and then now it's $22 to park your car. But if you really want to have preferred parking, and by preferred parking, what that is you park in a place that's closer to the front gate. And for every theme park except for Magic Kingdom, that actually kind of sort of makes sense. The price went from $40 to $45.
There's a tram.
$45 just for the privilege of parking your car on property.
So, okay, no, close to the gate on property.
Yeah, close to the gate.
Now, here's my personal feeling on it. So, here's everybody else's parking, and here's the preferred parking. And here's the gate. If you park way out here and you get on the little tram, it drives you past these guys to the gate.
Right.
These guys still have to walk.
Right.
Just saying.
Right. So
Disney hates me.
Yeah. So it's kind of tough because every year, and then what happens is not only do the ticket prices go up, but then once the ticket prices are set, and everybody feels that pain, then it starts emulating, rippling out from just there. So all the prices are going to start going up. Rack rates will go up. Food prices go up, drink prices go up, other things will start going up, and
all
then
of a sudden your t-shirts just cost
t-shirts will start going up, everything will start going up, and then SeaWorld and Universal will follow suit. Because if you can stomach that price for Disney, they could charge even more than they're charging now, and they figure that people will spend some time at Universal because it's cheaper and it's just as fun, and they've been really strategically doing their advertising really well. So
they have. Although I kind of liked the last round of Disney. Okay, well, hold on. First of all, on what you said, last year they actually raised their prices within a day of each other.
Yep.
It's like somebody called each other and said, "Okay, I'm going to do it. Are you going to do it? All right, I'm going to do it." So that was Universal and Disney last year.
Yep.
The Disney commercials that have recently come out, that I love them. I was so excited when I saw it. So Universal has had their little thing going of, the little kid putting their tiara back in a box and shoving it under the bed, or the little girl standing in the princess dress, and then all of a sudden you see her and she wants to be more grown up, so they're at Universal. Well, Disney has lovingly reminded us that the beautiful part about Disney is you don't have to grow up. And I think we kind of like that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
All right.
So,
speaking of growing up, or anything else?
No, I think that's it. Go ahead.
All right. If you have any comments on the price increase, please let us know. It's not a huge increase, but they keep doing it year over year. So over a short amount of time, it's going to feel huge.
Yep.
All right. What's tomorrow?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Okay. For our Disney friends that are here, that are in the area, do you have Valentine's Day plans?
Guys, if you don't have Valentine's Day plans, I don't know how to tell you this any more lovingly or kind. You're screwed.
You don't have Valentine's Day plans.
It's been nice knowing you.
You don't have Valentine's Day plans. Oh, are you lying to me? Oh, he has Valentine's Day plans. Okay, for those of you who don't, we have a few ideas for you. So if you follow us on the website, you will know that there are periodically the WDW Parkhoppers date nights. And so we love to give you ideas of how to get out there, how to enjoy Disney, how to take your special someone with you. So we just have 3 quick ideas. If you have not already made your plans, reservations might be a little iffy. So these are the kind of things you can sort of walk into. First one, Disney Springs. It's got everything. Places for cocktails. Restaurants you can walk into. You can order, go get some poutine. It's a window. You walk up to it. Maybe you go and you do the...
You said poutine?
I said poutine.
Okay, just checking.
You do the food trucks, and you just kind of walk through the food trucks, and you make it nice and romantic and fun. But you've got cocktails, food, live entertainment. You've got the movie theater, people watching. This honestly was one of our favorite things to do when we first started dating, especially when we started finding Disney, because people are just funny.
Yes.
Shopping. You go in, you find that one thing that makes her eyes sparkle. You find that one thing that kind of makes him go, And if it's not out of your budget, you go for it. Disney Springs. Walk around. Enjoy. It's a great night. Monorail crawl. So we do these for Disney Parks Podcast for our meetups very often.
Twice a year.
Yes. And we have occasionally done it for date nights.
Yep.
And we've done a couple of double date and triple date nights.
Yep.
So, start at the Contemporary. Just my suggestion. Go to the Outer Rim. Go to the Wave. Have a cocktail. Have an appetizer. Walk around a little bit. Go through the shops. Look at the view of the castle. It's lovely. Then you hop on the monorail and you scoot your little tushies over to the Polynesian.
After you go through security.
You're really going to ruin this, aren't you?
No, I'm going to be quiet. Go ahead.
All right. Tambu Lounge. Love Tambu Lounge. It's right outside of Ohana. Or there is also the Kona Island. Now, a lot of people don't know that this has a name. As you get off the monorail and you come inside, it's that first little kiosk to the left. It's a sushi bar. In the morning, it's got pastries and coffee and stuff, but it's a sushi bar. They've got great cocktails. Go there. Go over to the Tambu Lounge. Either way, it's a win-win. And don't forget, yes.
You can also go to the behind where they have Trader Joe's, and go out on the back deck, and there's usually a guy singing Hawaiian songs. You can go get a cocktail out there too.
Yes.
If the weather's good. Go ahead.
So there's lots of different options there. And don't forget, any of these places that you go, when they hand you the cocktail menu, flip all the way to the back, and there's a page of food. It's not going to be a 4-course dinner. But there's sandwiches, there's often burgers, there's wings, there's lots of appetizers. Get a handful of things. Do a little small plate deal. It's, it's cute. It's trendy.
Manja.
Exactly. When did you turn Italian, Mr. Donahue?
I hang out with Tony a lot.
All right. Then, as you finish up, you scoot over to the beautiful and elegant Grand Floridian. There's Meisner's Lounge in the back. You're right behind where the band is. Yes, you have to drink tea with your pinky up, but you don't have to drink your cocktails that way. Or there's even a little bar at Citrico's with some little tables that are outside in the entrance area. Maybe this is where you have dessert. Maybe a dessert cocktail.
Maybe.
Nice little chocolate martini to finish the night. Beautiful view of the parks, Magic Kingdom. Might see the fireworks, something like that.
Or if you want to run Parkhopper style, go into the Gasparilla little quick service thing. Grab a couple Mickey heads on sticks, Mickey bars, and walk out to the beach and watch the fireworks there, eating your Mickey bar.
Well, and that's the other part. So, either off property or the resorts. Do something that's a little different. You can always go to the parks, but the parks are going to be crowded on holidays.
Yeah.
We love going to the beach over at Wilderness Lodge and watching the fireworks.
Yep.
Our absolute favorite.
Yep.
Is Animal Kingdom. We go over there. We go down to
Kidani Village. Up to Kidani Village, because it's the top of the hill.
I always say the wrong name of the restaurant.
Sanaa.
Oh, I was actually going to get it right this time.
Yep.
Go to Sanaa. They have this beautiful feasting table. It's stone table. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's in the bar area. You go, you get a bread service. You get all the 8 dips. You get all the non-bread. You can actually get a pretty inexpensive bottle of wine there, get your sodas, get whatever you want, and you sit there and you chat with your loved one.
Yep. And then...
That's my loved one.
Zebra Butt.
A lot of times the zebras have gone to bed by the time it's dark.
You can go outside and see the animals, and sometimes they have the night vision goggles, and you can just go outside. They have a big roaring fire outside. You can sit by that. Nothing's more romantic than a fire at Disney. I'm just saying.
And Zebra Butt.
And Zebra Butt.
My husband has a fascination with zebra butt.
So do you, so good go. All right. That's great. Anything else?
All right. No, those were my... Hey, I could throw 100 ideas, but those were the big ones.
Yeah.
So if you need any more ideas, if none of that works for you, let us know. I will say everybody at Disney is fantastic when it comes to allergies and special drinks and things like that. So, go have fun. Please be patient with your servers on Valentine's Day. It's probably almost as bad as Mother's Day.
Yeah. But just do something special, and Disney will be as accommodating as they can. But
we're running late today.
It's Valentine's Day. We started late.
Yeah, running even late for that.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Anyway, so that's our time for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being a part of it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave us a comment here in the section below the video. You can always find us Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube at WDW Parkhoppers. And you can find us at wdwparkhoppers.com. 4 parks, 1 world.
And everything in between.
Love you guys.
If you're still watching, please leave a get well message to John's mom.
Parkhopper Mom.
Parkhopper Mom, we love you.
All right. You guys have a great night.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We'll see you next week.